Nice jumpsuit. Slimming.
As always, everybody, Nadji Jeter continues to be a national treasure. Anyways, welcome back, true believers and all you spectacular Spidey fans, to a very exciting Marvel's Spider-Man 2 related video. Now, funny enough, this video was actually going to be a topic I was going to pass on discussing, considering that we have received a plethora of teases in the past from both Nadji Jeter and Ben Jordan respectively, who, in case you're somehow unaware, are in fact the face model and main actor for Miles Morales and the primary new face model for Peter Parker within Marvel's Spider-Man Remastered. So in case you're someone who missed out on those previous updates pertaining to Marvel's Spider-Man 2 and the teases that we received from both Ben Jordan and Nadji Jeter, I will leave links to both of those videos in the description below, as well as link them at the end of this video. And after seeing yet another tease likely relating to Marvel's Spider-Man 2 coming directly from Nadji Jeter's latest Instagram post, which has in fact now since been deleted, I definitely think that there is a bit more to dive into here. So for starters, I do want to give a major shout out to fellow Twitter user at Irfan Manavi for actually tagging me in one of his online Twitter posts, where he did display the screenshot that Nadji actually posted of himself on his Instagram page right before he then deleted it, where Nadji goes on to jokingly write in the caption, "Can't do nothing around her." But what I think all of us find the most interesting about Nadji's post, which I do believe is the reason why he ended up deleting it, is the fact that he is wearing motion capture equipment. Now keep in mind that Nadji isn't just Miles Morales within Insomniac Spider-Man franchise, but instead he is a full-on actor, and this could easily be for another role in a different video game all on its own. However, it's no surprise to anybody, especially given the post-credit scenes within both Spider-Man PS4 and Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales, that the overarching story that is going to be continuing for both Peter and Miles is definitely going to be expanding within the inevitable sequel. Not to mention that Nadji himself only ended up deleting his post on Instagram after people on Twitter decided to start labeling this as a teaser image relating to Marvel's Spider-Man 2. But again, the reason why I find this so funny is because this isn't necessarily the first time that Nadji has gone on social media to then post something relating to a Spider-Man project, only to then delete it shortly afterwards. If we recall back in 2020, Nadji actually posted a clip of himself in a voice recording booth directly acting out lines as Spider-Man talking to Aaron Davis, aka the Prowler, who at the time we didn't know whether or not he was going to be in the game. And while this simple picture of Nadji in a motion capture suit isn't anything too incriminating compared to what that previous post was, this is still pretty big nonetheless, mainly due to the fact that none other than Peter Parker himself of Yuri Lowenthal reported all the way back in February of 2021 that the overall status of Marvel's Spider-Man 2 is left in a little bit of purgatory, considering that none of the actors have been able to meet back up in studio to record motion capture scenes. This is, of course, still due to the ongoing pandemic and massive social distancing issues that companies within the gaming industry are experiencing with trying to record scenes for massive AAA projects. And the simple fact that the actors aren't able to meet up in the studio to record said scenes is a massive issue as to whether or not these games can continue development on time. And while I do think it is safe to say that Marvel's Spider-Man 2 has likely been in some form of development for quite some time now, we didn't know exactly where it stood in terms of its progression. But after seeing this post of one of the massive characters within Insomniac Spider-Man franchise of Miles Morales himself go on and tweet a picture of him in full-on motion capture gear, I certainly think that this is an extremely good sign of showcasing exactly where Insomniac might be within Marvel's Spider-Man 2's production, with trying to hopefully record even more scenes of the characters with using motion capture. Although, while I'm not entirely sure when we could see a reveal trailer for it down the line, I do think at the very least a overall release date for it launching sometime in late 2022 or mid to late 2023 as a full-on PlayStation 5 exclusive is a rather safe bet to make. And after seeing how well made of a game Insomniac crafted for Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart exclusively on PS5, seeing exactly where they could take the power of Spider-Man further into next gen by making the next game a full-on exclusive is surely going to get someone like me, who sadly does not own a PlayStation 5 yet, even more excited to see exactly where the future of next gen can go. But with all that said, everyone, that's the slight update video I have for you today, and please let me know all your thoughts in the comments section down below. What do you think about Nadji's Instagram post, and when exactly do you think we could see a reveal trailer for Marvel's Spider-Man 2 be unveiled? We do know that there is another rumored Sony State of Play set to occur sometime in August, which is going to potentially showcase more gameplay footage of God of War Ragnarok, Horizon Forbidden West, and some other massive AAA Sony properties. And while we're still unaware as to whether or not Marvel's Spider-Man 2 could show up during that potential showcase, I wouldn't necessarily rule it out just yet. But nonetheless, I'm just gonna keep my fingers crossed and hope for the best possible outcome. And until next time, everyone, thank you all so much for watching. Feel free to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you did enjoy. We've almost reached 70,000 subscribers, everybody, so thank you all so much for your incredible support, because without you, none of these videos would even be possible. And until next time, everybody, thank you all so much for watching, and peace out.